white women throwing feces, Harvey Weinstein is surrendering himself Friday, and the NFL is silencing black voices. This is America. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? It's time for another King of Reeds TV video. Girl, I had to do something to represent the culture that is America, okay? I'm trying to give y'all a little childish Gambino tease or whatever y'all want to call him this week. This flag represents America, girl. A lot of things are going on like each and every week. Your boy, Justin J, aka the King of Reeds, is back. Girl, I'm consistent more than ever as we enter this new era of King of Reeds. Honey, like I told you all, Justin J 1232, the YouTube channel, is transitioning to King of Reeds. There are a lot of new things that I'm about to introduce to you all as we get closer to 100,000 subscribers. I cannot wait to give y'all this surprise. But girl, we gotta drag all the things that's been going on. We had to talk about some of this bull crap. You know, the NFL has released a statement saying, girl, we ain't feeling none of that take a knee situation. We are not. Girl, they released a whole press statement. The commissioner, Roger Goodell, released this statement. The 32 member clubs of the National Football League have reaffirmed their strong commitment to work alongside our players to strengthen our communities and advance social justice. Girl, bye. The unique platform that we have created is unprecedented in its scope, and we will provide extraordinary resources and support of programs to promote positive social change in our community. The membership also strongly believes that all team and league personnel on the field shall stand and show respect for the flag and the anthem. The game operations manual will be revised to remove the requirement that all players be on the field for the anthem. Personnel who choose not to stand for the anthem may stay in the locker room or in a similar location off the field until after the anthem has been performed. A club will be fined by the league if personnel are on the field and do not stand and show respect for the flag and the anthem. Each club may develop its own work rules consistent with the above principles regarding its personnel who do not stand and show respect for the flag and the anthem. The commissioner will impose appropriate discipline on league personnel who do not stand and show respect for the flag and the anthem. You better respect our flag, but here's the catch. Catch these teas. Y'all don't even respect y'all own flag. I'm literally wearing a $12 shirt that was probably made in China that has the American flag on it that represents whatever you want it to represent, girl, but it doesn't represent everything to everybody, girl. Respect is subjective, girl. I'm showing respect in my own way because y'all don't even respect myself. This was coming. I felt it last year when these organizations got together and these folks who own these teams and stuff got together and said what they said, and these old rich ass white men was saying and speaking that tone. I already knew where we were going. I already felt it deep down in my spirit, and this is where we have arrived to. But some people think that some people believe the NBA is a little bit more tolerant or whatever, because I hate that word. They said that, you know, hey girl, they came out and they were able to where they stopped shooting us type of shirts and stuff, and you know, that was them being in solidarity with us. Either way you go, like it just lets us know who is in power, who has money, who has the ultimate privilege to be able to do things and not have any type of repercussions behind it. And it's very telling. Some people are arguing that this tramples over the personnel's First Amendment rights. But honestly, this is how I feel. I don't think that is the case, because if you are working for any organization or any job or anybody, you have to sign these little things, girl. We all do it when we get Twitter, Instagram. Like, we can have free speech, but you ain't gonna have it on our platform. You're not gonna have it on my platform, and that's just what it is. The government cannot come up and tell you to shut up. You cannot be arrested for saying things. You can't be arrested. Well, that shit is kind of a little bit, but you cannot be arrested for speaking ill against the president, the government, or any other thing. Like, you cannot be. When it comes to working for an organization, you know, girl, it's different. Like, girl, and the NFL is only trying to protect their bottom line. Yes, that is trash as hell. I feel a certain type of way about that, but I knew it was coming. I felt it was coming, and they doing what they got to do to protect themselves. Now, they're saying that we don't want this stuff to be political. We don't want this to go on. Like, we're trying to keep it organized. We're trying to make it just safe and family and friends and stuff. Girl, you mean Fox and Friends? How can the NFL celebrity say that it's not political? The fact that you all are playing the national anthem at this event is political. It is political at the end of the day. You're playing this, you're making a stand. That's politics. You're making me respect the flag. That is politics. Girl, y'all be having all types of commercials and stuff. The Army spends so much money, the military, the Department of Defense spends so much money paying the NFL to be able to advertise. White people only want white people disrespecting their flag and their country. They don't want anybody else because they truly believe that this is theirs. I hate to get into this whole spiel, but that's exactly how I see it, because this is the same people who are talking and supporting Trump and administration that has trash talked the shit out of John McCain. Even made jokes about him dying of brain cancer. Girl, if y'all don't move on. John McCain was a prisoner of war, and this administration has disrespected him more times than I can count on my finger. Like, if y'all don't move with this, we want to be inclusive. Girl, y'all just don't want black or brown people to disrespect the flag. That's exactly what it is. Y'all have spent more time and energy how to silence these folks than actually trying to come up with some type of change. And it's telling. I don't watch the NFL. I ain't got to worry about that. I'm not even interested in watching the Super Bowl, to be honest. It just goes to show us what little stuff that we can do to fight the power. Girl, we got to do a little something. You continue watching, that's you, because I still eat Chick-fil-A every once in a while, but Colin Kaepernick still doesn't have a job. And what's even telling is that it was a soldier that told Colin Kaepernick, instead of, you know, sitting down doing the anthem, why don't you take a knee? So y'all ain't even respecting that he even made some concessions with y'all ass and said, you know what, I'm going to take a knee instead. And we really don't have to do that. That's why I don't believe in that playing it safe type of situation, because y'all still gonna do what y'all want to do anyway, because that's just who y'all are.
Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway, because that's how I am.
But I guess the only thing that made me feel good out of this week is Tomi Lahren getting baptized, okay, with some damn, the strength of the white privilege was thrown in her face. I'm glad that Tomi Lahren got that drink thrown on her ass, and I'm gonna tell you why. I know some of y'all say, Justin, that's disrespectful, da 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 da. Tomi Lahren does not believe that black and brown people experience any type of racism. She doesn't believe that the racism exists. She don't think that oppression is real. Y'all need to pull yourselves up by y'all bootstraps. So Tomi Lahren needs to undergo what black and brown people went through in this country. She needs to understand and feel it. So her getting that drink thrown on her face reminded me of, you know, sit-ins and stuff where people were sitting in diners that did not serve black people, and they were getting whole sundaes and whole drinks and water hoses sprayed on them. So yes, Tomi Lahren, she's white. A white woman threw it on her ass and her mama. She will be okay. You see, nobody went to jail, nothing happened, girl. Nobody got shot. This is the power of the privilege that you all have to. If you want to call yourself an ally, girl, you need to get out here and do the work and make it happen. That's exactly what you need to do, and I was here for it. Some of y'all say, oh well, you know, that was a little too much. These people are literally writing laws and stuff to impact folks, and y'all worry about a white woman getting a drink thrown in her face. Girl, I don't have time for it today. But Tomi Lahren, I'm glad somebody baptized you, girl. I wish it was me, but I knew I would have been in jail, honey, because I would have threw some ice at your ass too. I would say, chin up, bitch. Nicki Minaj, girl. Nicki Minaj has pushed her album back to August the 10th. She was supposed to be releasing her album, Queen. I don't know what album this is, but she was supposed to be releasing it June 15th, but she has pushed it back to August the 10th. Girl, she literally got on Instagram Live and had her, I cannot see, I'm legally blind. I don't know what's going on with Nicki Minaj. She might be something serious or something. I really thought she was gonna say that she's pregnant. I was like, girl, I don't think she's gonna, you know, announce it like that. So she was mad because some folks like, girl, you waiting at 2 o'clock, we gonna be busy. I mean, come on, hurry up and give us the tea. Like, we wanna know, like, hurry up and tell us what you got going on. So she said, you know, she has to postpone some of her stuff. She could not go on the Ellen show. Her doctor told her, girl, you need to sit your ass down, all 3 of them. Sit down and mind your business. I honestly believe that the label is pressuring the shit out of Nicki Minaj to be able to sell more than Cardi B, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that the hype has died down. The drama was cute, but now that Cardi B is not, you know, in it, she's not, you know, responding, she's not doing whatever. And, you know, Cardi B is kind of just enjoying her time being pregnant, so on, quote unquote. Nicki Minaj's album cannot benefit from that so-called beef or whatever. Now, I think Nicki Minaj would do pretty good. I don't see people being as hyped about her music versus how they were for Cardi B's album. But I think she's gonna sell well. I just don't think it's gonna be as impactful. And considering that Cardi B's songs and stuff were just a cute bop, and Nicki Minaj probably is gonna put out some really, you know, good quality work, I just don't think it's going to be on the same thing. I just don't. The album title was trash to begin with. I thought that was a little bit too much. I felt like she was just really, you know, saying she is that girl, and she's trying to get away from being a bully, being a bad guy, all this, but you're naming your album, you know, Queen. And some people said, well, you know, y'all didn't say that when Kanye West named his album Yeezus. Yeah, it was trash. It was trash. I wasn't here when he did that, but I don't really care about any of that, because girl, both of them in the same boat. Honestly, Jesus and Yeezus, that's another story. story. Kanye West did do it, but I think Nicki Minaj is trying to change her image as far as how she's seen as the bad guy. But this is just not gonna happen. It's not helping. And she pushed that album back. I mean, girl, we saw that shit coming a mile away. Anybody got anything for Morgan Freeman? Because girl, the girls is coming for him, honey. The same folks that he been trying to support and same folks he been trying to say, oh girl, they not bad people, this and that. If y'all don't know some of the trash stuff that Morgan Freeman has said, you need to look it up. He feels like racism will disappear if we stop talking about it. He also believes that, you know, that everything is good in the country. Y'all just need to pull y'all stuff up by y'all bootstrap. The same type of shit with Bill Cosby, but y'all around here trying to pull on skirts and shit. Morgan Freeman, your ass is grass and they about to cut it. Women accuse Morgan Freeman of inappropriate behavior, harassment. This is coming from CNN. A young production assistant thought she had landed the job of her dreams. The job was quickly devolved into several months of harassment, she told CNN. She alleged that Freeman subjected her to unwanted touching and comments about her figure and clothing on a near daily basis. Freeman would rest his hand on her lower back or rub her lower back, she said. In one incident, she said Freeman kept trying to lift up my skirt and asking if I was wearing underwear. Ooh, girl, this is too much. I hope it ain't true, but I wouldn't be surprised because I don't know, girl. I'm out of it, girl. I don't have nothing to say on that. Maybe the people that, you know, Morgan Freeman trying to stick up for, maybe they'll come and support your ass and help you. This time, won't you save me? Speaking of saving grace, y'all remember that Andy Cohen had tried to say that our girl, Miss Lippy Lop, Miss Kim Zolciak, was ganged up on a reunion of Real Housewives of Atlanta, where he been backpedaling and pussy popping and pop this pussy back. Went on the Breakfast Club and he did an interview for about 25 minutes. He said, look, but I tell y'all, Andy came in that room and he just owned it. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's like, I didn't mean that. I misspoke. Girl, he literally hit us with, I missed the mark. Girl, you are not H&M. You did not miss the mark, girl. You are not Starbucks. You said what you wanted to say and I felt that you were being right in that moment because you was around other white people. But girl, you had 3 black folks that was about to be on your ass and you cleaned it up as best you could. And I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know, but he really tried to explain this shit well. He did a good job. But you know, I'm not interested in apology. I'm interested in character going afterwards because, you know, Tardy with the Party is still being filmed. You know that she said this stuff. You know that some of the stuff she said was inappropriate, but she's still on your show. But yet you let Phaedra go for a rumor and a lie and shit that was filmed and shown on the TV. Yikes. But if you have not seen the interview, make sure you go to kingarees.com. Just a quick little cute announcements, honey. I want to talk about these white women throwing shit and these little white Asian girls right here talking like they Negroes and stuff. Lil Tae ass, I'm glad that she was on camera crying and shit scared because they took her shit. Girl, they took your mama job. I hope they take everything y'all got because I really ain't here for that type of bullshit y'all be trying to do. Y'all literally be taking stuff that y'all see in music videos, white folks, and do it and try to make it seem like, oh girl, well I'm on hip and y'all making coin from it. What type of Post Malone garbage was that? I'm glad they snatched your mama's shit. I'm glad they did. And you just, girl, you'll be okay. Just continue to be that boss like you have been trying to be on Instagram. And all her accent was gone. I don't have time for her. Who else? That white woman who was at that restaurant throwing shit. White folks, y'all is crazy as hell. I don't see how you defecate literally on the side of a damn wall and throw it at somebody. Like, girl, she literally laid out 2 turds and threw it at somebody. White folks, y'all are something else. Can you come up with something else? No, all I got is this shit in my hand. I'm finna fling this shit real quick. Girl, she was throwing that shit like she was playing Fortnite. I don't have time for it. Harvey Weinstein is supposed to be turning himself in Friday, girl. Oh, good hearty chuckle. I'm glad they're coming for your ass. They trying to get him on sex crimes and stuff. We gonna see, maybe it's gonna be an SVU type of situation. Harvey Weinstein, girl, I'm just, time's up. Time's up for all y'all asses out here doing this inappropriate shit to women, saying this inappropriate shit. We need to have a conversation about rape culture. We need to have a conversation about no means no, because I think some people don't understand it because the lines may be blurred to some because they ass so drunk. They don't even want to make this good decision for themselves, but we need to have a conversation about that. We'll hit on it. I love y'all, honey. Make sure y'all enjoying y'all super sickening weekend, honey. Make sure y'all are being safe and driving and not texting. You know, don't be texting and driving, girl. Don't be touching up on me. Make sure you're doing it. No drinking and driving this weekend. I love y'all. Tell me what things that y'all would like for me to improve and work on as we go forward in creating a better brand for Kingarees. That's on the podcast. That's also on the website and also on the YouTube channel. That will be Kingarees. I love y'all, honey, and I'll talk y'all dusty hoes tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
She by Sheree.
You don't want bitch. You ain't got a job. You ain't got a job. You ain't got a